Thank you so much for coming on the show. Like I said,
thank you for having me.
I've been very patient with God for this moment. Because, of course, you have done some legendary things. You recently celebrated your birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
With a Soul Train party.
Yeah.
What was that like? How did you feel?
Man, it was a bit of a strange one, bro, because like now, it's my birthday and I should be happy and stuff, but I can't stop thinking about the day I turned 19.
Oh, that specific age?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
I don't even know why. It was just like, that's the day, just kept playing in my head. Like, I'm like, well, now I'm 34, bro. Like, where did all this time go? So now, like, I'm thinking, right, so this time I'm just going to be like 64 one day. And then it's like,
calm down, slow down.
and then I'll just remember when I was 34.
Yeah. But did anything significant happen at 19?
Yeah, well, at 19 is when the change into the life, into who I am now happened, you know? So 19 was the make or break. It was the make or break age for me, you know, and it was mostly break, but then at the end of the day, I ended up making.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But that's quite a beautiful thing to kind of reflect on, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But it's like I wasn't really reflecting on it because of that. I was reflecting on it because I'm thinking, I'm old, bro.
Hey, don't say that. Because some of us, we're all on the 3rd floor, and you know, the 3rd floor is high and that, but you got good knees, so you can't complain.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, I'm seeing the young ones, like, you know, like, I'm like, wow.
The TikTok challenges are getting harder,
innit? It's mad. Everything is just getting mad, and I'm feeling like I'm getting grey. You know,
not a grey in sight. I can't see anything, so that's good. Or maybe because I'm short-sighted, but I can't see anything.
I found one in my bed, man.
Really? But did you pluck it?
I did, but it came back.
Hey!
And then but I keep plucking it though. So
yeah, keep plucking it.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm sure you rock grey very well. To be honest, stylish.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
But you know, speaking of birthdays, you recently got your own day in Boston.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a nice birthday present, isn't it?
Yeah, that was love. That was love.
How did that feel? Like you have a whole Burna Boy day.
It made me feel like, why didn't anyone? How come I got it first in Boston?
Boston, yeah.
You know, it's like, how come Boston showed me the love that nobody else has showed me yet? You know, it made me start questioning everybody.
Hey, forgive. You know, I think it's harder in London to give somebody a day. To be honest, it's harder. You know, petition, all of that stuff. But big up Boston though. They see greatness and they honoured you with it.
Trust me, now I'm from Boston.
Hey, you've already lost you to Haiti, please.
No, now it's me. I'm half Haitian and half Bostonian.
Let's talk about movie life. Because sometimes you don't have to be in a movie to do an absolute mad thing, all right? Sometimes you just got to have the lead focus track of the biggest movie of the year so far. Of course, I'm talking about F1.
Yeah.
F1 the movie, an absolute banger of a song.
You.
How did it feel to be, first of all, part of such an amazing movie that's honouring the sport of F1? Are you into F1 at all?
Of course.
Yeah, though.
Of course. Well, for me, that was like a thing where it's like, since I couldn't be an F1 driver and I couldn't really drive the car, those F1 cars that I love so much, because it's not even road legal.
It's not road legal, no. We know how you like to drive in Lagos, So, you know.
Heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about that still.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't do that. So it's like, I feel like this was the next best thing, you know. So it's a great honor and a blessing, you know, that I got selected for that.
Burna, your 8th studio album, No Signs of Weakness, 16 tracks. It's a hefty one. It's a hefty one.
I was supposed to be more, but
hey,
I had to cut it down. Yeah.
I hear that's a hard decision to do.
The toughest, man.
Is there anything on there that almost didn't make it?
Man, I had to switch up a lot of things a lot of times, because it's like there's so many songs that were supposed to be on. There was so many. Supposed to be like a 40 song.
Hey. Well, you know what? A lot of people won't be able to complain. They won't be able to complain for a long time. You could go on a long break if you did that.
You see, but like I had to cut it down and cut it down and cut it down and cut it down. It's like it's not like any song this song is better than this one. So it's like now we have to be to look at it like, okay, which song actually just flows together, you know?
Yeah.
Like after track 1, what will sound nice as track 2? Like how do we make this a story, like a movie, you know? So that's what it had to come down to, you know. But normally, if I was on some cowboy, you get me? No, I would have let it all off, like every single one of them, all 40 something.
Are we gonna get that one day? A 40 track album?
Man, I have to find a way to make it make sense. You know?
I hear you. Storyline, that one would be storyline upon storyline.
Yeah, I have to find a way to make it make sense.
I hear that. Do you know what? I completely agree, because listening to it from top to bottom, it felt like every song made sense where it was. Yeah. The run between Ta Ta Ta, Come Gimme and Dem Day is mad, by the way. It's like there's no rest. You said, no, don't put your drink down. We're gonna be partying, so I completely understand. One of my favorites, especially, is Born Winner.
Yeah.
The theme throughout this tape, to me, screamed enjoyment. Of course, the melodies were in there. You were doing an absolute mad thing with some of the things. Feelings, advice, your learnings, what you've learned, and then it's up to us to do our findings as well. And of course, still being proud about being African.
Exactly.
I mean, is there anything else I missed out? Because this is just what I've taken from it.
No, not really. You definitely you explained it better than me, because
you can take that, run with that for the PR.
Yeah. You explained it better than me, because for me, it was really a timestamp thing. You know, it was really like it's almost the same way I was going to drop. I had a whole other album prepared before African Giant, right? And then the Coachella thing happened, and then I started making African Giant, and then it turned out to be what it used to be. So this is kind of that same situation in a way, in a very different way, but it's the same nonetheless, in the sense where I had something else planned, you know. But the events in my life and the way things started going, and things that was happening, kind of just shaped into this project we have now. So yeah.
Can I ask what the previous album was gonna be? Like, or the theme?
Yeah, so it was really gonna be like a very tested up. It was gonna be a very kind of album, you know, from track 1 to track 14, because I wanted to do track 14 to 14 track album, right? And it was just gonna be, every single song was gonna be like that.
You know, and that was a sing-along anthem. That was like a, I don't think it was a lead track, was it?
No, it wasn't.
People just ended up loving it.
They just ran with it. But yeah, that's really what the album I was making was gonna sound like, you know. But then it's like things started happening in my life that didn't sound like or feel like that, you know. So we kind of just went with the times, you know. Yeah.
I guess the question I want to ask is, it sounds like another theme that I kind of got from this album is that it sounds like you have a very heavy crown on your head.
Yeah.
Can I ask what does that look like for you, and how heavy is it?
Man, it looks like I never asked for it.
Right. Okay. So you were chosen, you feel?
Yeah, and it's like sometimes that the fact that I didn't ask for it kind of clashes with the reality.
Yeah. Do you have to remind yourself?
Yeah, a lot of times I have to remind myself, because a lot of things I want to do or say or that I would usually do, like the old me, you know, I can't really see it the same way, because now I have to consider a bunch of things I wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old me wouldn't have needed to consider. You know, so it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
It's been a journey. It
definitely has.
It's been a journey. And I guess, Burna, you've just kept going. You've kept going.
Because I have to.
I understand that, but what does resting Burna look like?
Man, I don't know, you know. I've never been on a vacation.
I deeped it. I was like, I've never seen Burna on a beach just with his toes. I want to see your toes, bro. not like that, but because it sounds very mad. But
no, my toes are nice, you know. Yeah,
I'm sure they are, but we'll never know because we don't see you like walking across the beach, and you know.
Only in Lagos, only when I'm like back home, you know, like. But then it's like, I went to Jamaica once. Yeah,
that's home to you, to be fair, isn't it?
As well, that's also a home as well. So it's like I can't really count. But even that, I only went like once for like vacation. The other time I went for my show. But the only time I went anywhere that I wasn't doing a show, I wasn't doing anything. I just went there to enjoy it for a little. It was Jamaica, and yeah. Other than that, I've never been on a vacation. I've never gone anywhere just to go and sit down on the boat and hold champagne and stuff like that. Nah, I don't know why.
Do you know what? Is it mad that like there's a part of me that's like, oh, please rest, but please rest, but at the same time, does that mean we're not gonna get music? And I feel like I don't want. Please, his fans, don't beat me up. Don't beat me. But I just you deserve it. You know.
I know.
But what is there a lot of pressure that comes with?
No, you know what it is? It's because I love my job, man. It's like I don't consider my job a job. You know, I consider it life. So why do I need a vacation from life? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not like I'm a bricklayer or I'm doing some. There's people that have to climb to the top of towers.
Towers, yeah.
And hang down there just to put some windows and do all them thing there. That's some shit. That's what you need vacations from. You know, when you do them jobs there, you need vacations to survive. You understand? Not when you're Burna Boy and bro, my job is literally life. It's what I would wish to be doing if I wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So why would I want a vacation from that, you know? Unless I'm like old and have kids. I don't even have no kids or nothing like that. So it's like, there's nothing I'm vacationing for.
I hear you. Is a family something that you would want to start soon?
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to start it on the road.
I hear you. Because you are outside.
You see what I'm saying?
The tour dates are here and he's outside.
And it's like I don't plan to not tour anytime soon. So it's I don't know where to now put that, find the middle ground, you know?
I respect it. Burna, you haven't rested, okay? You have not rested. And you know what? As much as we want you to, we really, really appreciate you. And one of the songs that actually, I think 2 years ago was my entrance song to my party, actually, on my 30th. It was your song, Tonight. That's a throwback.
Yeah, that was emotional, man. Because like, that's my second song that like, so when I came out with Like the Party, right? I had 2 mixtapes and all that, you get me? But Like the Party is the one that took me everywhere, right? So the song after that was really important, you know, and it was Tonight, and it gave me what I needed for real at the time, like, and you know, till this day when I sing it, it's still the same feeling, you know, so.
I'm glad that makes you feel like that.
Yeah,
I feel like the people, like my producer, we receive it like it's a joyous song.
That's one that means a lot to me still.
And I really want to get real with you right now. I want to share quite a personal moment in my life. So there's many reasons that I'm a big fan of you. It's your music. I feel like you have such an unwavering confidence. When I look at you, I see words of affirmation because I feel like, no, genuinely, I'm not even just gassing you up. I feel like you have a confidence that is quite admirable because I can't imagine what you've had to tell yourself.
Man, I wish I was light skinned so I could blush.
Oh, bro, you could blush. It will come through. Trust me. But it's something that you know, like I said, it's inspiring because I can't imagine what you've had to tell yourself every day. You know how the internet
For
gets,
real.
the media gets, and you just have to stand strong. And it seems like you've got a wonderful team around you that, you know, that uplift you, and you know you got your momager, you know, and your family. So, you know, but a particular thing that really is poignant in my life is back in 2014. I had a very bad car accident. So I was on my way to university, had a bad car accident. It meant that I almost lost my arm. So I don't know if you can see here, I've got like some scars and stuff. And, you know, I feel like that was a pivotal moment in my life because it made me be still. And you know when sometimes God's telling you to just sit down? And that was a moment that I sat down, and it wasn't easy to go through that recovery because I felt like I didn't really know what direction I was going in. So I had my lowest ever thought. Just think of your lowest ever thought you can think of. And it was Smooth Sailing. That really brought me out of that moment and really brought me out of a dark place. And that song, when I say if you've got 1 billion streams, I'm 999. It was me. It was me. But genuinely, I just want to say thank you, because if not for you, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I don't know where I'd be. And I say that with an open heart.
This is so deep. Like it's mad emotional. I am I blushing? Like
it's all right. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that. And I just wanted to say thank you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart.
That means so much to me, man, because I don't hear these type of things every day, believe it or not, you know?
So you going back and thinking back to your age of 19 at your birthday party, I just want to say thank you for the fact that you kept going.
Thank you for this.
No worries, brother.
Real, you know?
It's an honor. It's an absolute honor.